Hello and welcome back to the Flawless Fellows channel. We're back here with week 2 of my brand new Fortnite Weekly Win series, and frankly, I couldn't be happier because during most of this week I was genuinely worried I wasn't going to be able to record a win. I've been playing not very well all week and haven't had as much time, and I was like, shit, that is embarrassing if after 1 week, I have to post and be like, sorry, I couldn't make a week 2, I couldn't pull it off in time, but we did, which means we now go through the clip, which means we now talk about the clip, and we basically look at the best bits. So if you are new here and you enjoy the video, please do like the video, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and keep up with all our other content for us series, and we've still got our normal weekly live stream. So yeah, make sure to keep up with all the good content, but for now, let's focus on this game. So, if you watch our live streams, you'll probably know that Slurpee is a place I am quite fond of. Flawless Fanatic often whines about the fact that I was taken back to the same place, but I'll often drop in at the exact point I've dropped in, grab that gun coming here, and yeah, just get up some health. I think the thing is for me for Slurpee, I just love the fact you can, you're kind of leaving the health bit out of, like, it's not luck, you can kind of just make sure you're going around with a full set of shields. However, if it's early in a drop, you do tend to find it gets quite busy here. But again, if you get into like 4 fights and then you the last fight you end up on 10 health, you're guaranteed that you are re-leaving on 100, which is quite useful. But I think at the start of this game, I'm just showing you a bit of my normal route, and just so you get an idea of where the loot came from. I think there's practically like no action at the start. I think literally nobody came to Slurpee. I was actually so annoyed that I like ran off left and then got so far away, thought I heard bullets, ran back excitedly thinking like, yes, some action, and then there was just nobody there. So yeah, there's been quite a long stint, and I'm just cutting through Weeping Woods now. Rocking the Omega outfit this time. I was wore that on the most recent stream, just shot that rock for no reason. And on the most recent stream, well, I played quite well. I think we bagged 2 wins, which is quite unusual for us in a 2.5 hour period. So I thought maybe this is the answer to my skill. Playing some. This is my strongest moment, but there you go. Somebody's poached the kill, and I'm straight in to steal his loot. I'm not going to take his rocket launcher because I'm quite happy with my setup. Now we're just patiently waiting for the sniper to come and gain his prize. Apparently that's me hitting the tree, which I think is quite funny. Some shocking graphics for you there. We've heard the old footprints. See, got big. See, sometimes I really feel like people rely on shotguns too much. I mean, he just tried to shoot me with a shotgun, and whilst he hit me, he got like 12 damage. It's like they're short range for a reason. Try to be clever here and sneak a little drop down on him, but it didn't work, so we've retreated to high ground to pop some shields. And that's the other benefit of Slurpee, is like, because you use all the slurp stuff to get your health, any head shields you do find, you can carry with you. And I do quite like to rock both small and large shields in solos. I don't care that it takes 2 spaces, I just like to be able to get to 200, especially when I'm in fights like this. Slightly nicer on duos, because me and my buddy will share the load, so to speak. So one of us carry big pots, one of us carry small shields. I don't know why I just changed the word there. Either big pots and small pots, or big shields and small shields. And there you go, he's waiting for the right moment to strike. I literally cannot get my head around how that he got that shot away. I mean, he took off a big chunk of my health, but thankfully he dropped medkits. I had small shields, so not too bad. Plus, we got my favourite gun on the game, Heavy Sniper. I've really missed this weapon, and when they brought it back for like a day, right at the end of Season 1, I was very excited when they were doing their cycle through. But whilst I might like the gun, I can't confess to be very good with it. I did play a game earlier in the week where, I mean, I think I must have taken some extra vitamins that day, because I pulled off probably three of the best snipers I'll ever pull off in a row, and I was like so excited about the fact this was going to be the game I win, and the fact that you'd all get to see it, but I didn't. I did something really stupid and died. But I might actually clip those at some point, because we might add them to a trailer or something. I could pretend that I'm actually good at the game. If someone tries to steal your wall, that's a cheeky tactic of mine. Just make sure you plant a ramp so that they're going to have to get... It's hard for them to steal your ramp. And then once you've played for high ground... See, that took 4 shotgun shots. I feel like that's excessive. And we got a nice orange scar out of it. And now we've got a shit ton of distance to run. And then I literally had like just a 15-minute quiet period where I didn't see anybody. Oh, probably not 15 minutes, but a long time. So we spent a lot of it just harvesting materials, and we've managed to scrape our way back to 800 or so. Terrified to go back out after he's taken the first shot. People are so impatient. I tried to shoot, he looks around, so I like hide away, and then yeah. He just keeps running away, and on the third one we actually managed to pull it off. I think that was 175 meters. I couldn't quite read it, but I think that's what it said. Takes the 5 health that he needs. It's exciting, isn't it? 5 health. And then we're going to sneak into Della Storm. And again, you're going to get to see me utilise my old favourite tactic in a minute. That was a terrible jump. Wait for it, wait for it. He's looking around and he's like, shit, there's only one thing to do. Camp in a bush. I do plan on week 3 trying to get a win without camping in a bush. Just so that, you know, you don't think that's how I win all my games. And if I do camp in a bush, I may very well edit out so that you don't know that, because I'm ashamed. But, as I said last game, I'm just going to spend a bit of time trying to assess where players are, because as long as I know where people are, I know where not to go. Which is a strategy of a man who is being patient. Who knows, I do slightly better in this game than the last game. I'll try not to spoil too much, but I think I get some one more kill than I did in week 1. So who knows, week 3 we might be going 6, and then God knows, like week 12 I should have, oh, I can't do that maths, like 15 kills in a game. And you'll all be like, whoa, he's so good. Probably not. I just watched these two have quite an intense build battle for yeah, around about 300 years. I just enjoy it through my scope. I don't even think I'd make an attempt to pull off some shots. I sometimes like hover around them like I'm thinking about it. Caught a glimpse of another guy there, I don't know if you saw that. So we know where 3 of the remaining 4 players are that aren't me. See, look, I'm hovering around his feet like as if I'm thinking about it. But yeah, sometimes I just don't have it in me to pull off the shot. I've actually edited out like 2 minutes of the fighting there. That was quite. That's how long it went on for. I think what I love about the heavy sniper is no matter how good or bad you are at this game, like, you know, you could be up against the world's greatest builder, and if you just happen to be lucky enough to get away a sniper shot on them, especially with the heavy sniper, the chances are they're going to die. Look at me trying to play the old build battle. Failed miserably, so we're just going to sink back down. Cover my route as I go. And try and buy myself some space. That's something I would recommend learning how to do if you can't already. Just a simple tunneling system. 4 walls and a roof. Double roof so they can't, you know, jump in through above you quite a lot. It's just quite a good way of giving yourself some all-round protection while you're moving. It does chew through building materials remarkably scarily. And now I'll employ one of my favourite tactics that I'll probably often talk about, which is to patiently stand there quietly and hope nobody knows I'm here. Sometimes I'd be a bit more aggressive and I will, like, I think he like literally lands right above me, and sometimes I'd be like, right, let's take the fight to him. But since I'm not on the most health and shield in the world, I'm just gonna not. There you go again, 4 walls and a roof, just a little box up. I quite like to have half a stairs there as well, just because it's easy to reset it above you as an extra wall, and it's also easy to hide behind. Guy conveniently gets killed right next to me, leeches gear. I'm not even sure if he's aware that I'm there, but for some reason I got it really in my head that he was like, I was really scared of him. So I just was like trying to avoid him for some reason. But thankfully he just does not seem bothered by me. We're down to our metal. And then in a weird moment of unusual behaviour for me, I just decided to go all out aggressive on the other 2 players here. And it does not really go very well for me. Kind of. It kind of goes very well for me and not so well at the same time. See, I just like sometimes I just like to pretend I know what I'm doing. And then, yeah, the weirdest thing happens. That was just lucky. Look at that for reactions, though. We're on 10 health. He's got very few seconds to pop some shields. And then, frankly, I don't know what this guy's playing at the end. Because I remember... But this is proof you should never give up, because I did not think I was winning this. But, there you go. And that is game over. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.